Hey guys, today is an exciting day. I got a parcel from Skilhunt. It has been a very long while since I last reviewed a flashlight for them, so I'm pretty happy that they decided to send something over again. I got two flashlights, the M300, really nice compact 21700 flashlight with CRI LED. It's the Nichia 144 AR, as you can see, with 4500 Kelvin and a CRI of 90. So really dope that they are offering lights with this LED type. The other one is sitting quite tight in the box. That's the H300 headlight, also with the nice Nichia LED, so two lights with the same LED. And they sent me a little bag with extras, which are normally not included. These are little pouches to put the flashlights in, so those are always really handy if you want to put your flashlights in your bag and don't want to scratch them. So today we are going to concentrate on the M300, and in a second review I will show you the H300. So we will take this one aside. You can see I got the grey version. It's only available in grey, as I think maximum output of 300 lumens, 283 meters maximum beam distance. So there's already a lot of different information at the back, so you can get the light with a XHP 50.2 in neutral white, which will have maximum of 3000 lumen. And then you have the cool white version, the XHP 50.3 with 2700 lumen. You get a high CRI XHP with 2200 lumen, and then the Nichia version that I got only has 1900 lumen, but therefore the nicest light, and especially for picture taking or underground photography it is perfect. The weight, excluding the battery, 75 grams, length 120 millimeters, bezel diameter 29.5 millimeters. So for the peak beam intensity of my Nichia version, it's 9500 and the beam distance is 195 meters. So the packaging is with the maximum specs if you take one of the XHP 50 LED models, but I'm really happy that they agreed to send me the Nichia version, as it is so much nicer. And you don't always need the maximum output. Often a nicer light quality is worth much more than the power in my eyes. So as you can see, it's a really nice light, very nice design, nicely machined. Really like the grey. Side switch with an indicator in it. And here we have a magnetic charging port, so that you can just clip the magnetic charger onto it and the light will charge. The H300 headlight that we will review in another video has the same connector, so they have the same connector line on their flashlights. Really nice blue anodized bezel, anti-reflective coated glass lens, and then very nice orange peel reflector, which holds the Nichia well centered. Before the first use, as always, you need to unscrew the light or the tail cap, take the battery protection out. We have a 5000 milliamp 21700 protected battery from Skilhunt. There's a spring at the bottom, so that's really nice. And you can also use other types of batteries. You can't disassemble the light any further, but it's really nice that you can use button top and flat top batteries. You can see the threads run real smooth. So overall really nice design. Engravings are properly done. Nothing to complain here. And then we have a bit more of accessories that are hidden underneath. The manual, as always, is not wanting to come out. Here we have these spare O-rings. Finger is stuck in the packaging. Still, the manual is fighting to stay in there. So we have the manual in English and in different other languages. 2 spare O-rings. We have nice lanyard with a little help to put it through the holes. Reverse pocket clip, which you can clip at the back. So it's a really deep pocket clip. It's pretty nice. I don't need the clip, so I will directly take it off again. And then we have a really nice magnetic charger. So you just clip it on and it will start charging the light. So that's really nice. So I will directly show you the charging function. So you can see there's a little blue light in the charger. As soon as we connect it, it turns red. And once the charging is completed, it will turn to blue. The charger can deliver up to 2 amps. So the battery should be charged quite fast. The light also has a power indicator in the side switch. So if you turn the light on, I need to turn off my lights here. So as soon as you turn the light on, the indicator will show. If it is a constant blue, it is 100 to 80%. If it blinks in blue, it's 80 to 50. Like we have now, solid red is 50 to 20, and after 20% it will start blinking. And if the battery voltage drops below 3 volts, the indicator flashes twice every 2 seconds. So then it's really time to switch the battery or to get close to a power source and charge it again. I want to check if the light is usable while charging. So all the modes are available. That's pretty cool. And now we come to the user interface. So it's a bit more challenging than other flashlights. You can select a vast variety of modes. So you basically have the lowest mode, which is activated by a long press and does not count in the memory mode. So now we're on the lowest mode, or in the L1 or L2. And if you want to change between L1 and L2, you keep the button pushed. So you see it cycles through the different modes. That is only activated by a long press, and the light will memorize if you are in L2 or in L1. To get to the normal medium 1, medium 2 and high mode, or high 1 they call it, but there's only one high mode, you will just click the light and then you can keep the button pushed, and you see it will cycle through the different modes and it will always turn on in the last used mode. If you want to get to the Turbo 1 or Turbo 2, it's a double click from on or a double click from off. And you have 2 turbo modes, so if you want to switch between them, you keep the button pushed again and it will cycle through Turbo 1, Turbo 2. it will also memorize the last used turbo mode. So it's pretty cool. It's a bit like the Army Tech flashlights, but still different. So it's quite cool that there's a different user interface than lots of other lights, and I think it's nice because you have instant access to all the modes you need, and you can customize the lowest mode, the highest mode, the medium mode, so that's pretty cool. If you want to go to the stroboscope mode, it's 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3. Now we are in the strobe mode. By keeping the button pushed, you can cycle through 3 different strobe modes. They are not indicated in the chart here, so I don't know what are the different specifications of them, and they are also not memorized in the normal sequence, but it will memorize the last strobe mode that you selected. So that's pretty nice. You can electronically lock out the flashlight, therefore you need 4 fast clicks when the light is off. Then the light blinks for a short period. Now the light is locked, and it will also directly activate the switch indicator, which, as you can see, blinks every few seconds. This you can deactivate with a double click. Then it is not shown anymore. To unlock the light, it's another 4 clicks. But I wanted to show you in the locked mode, you still have one of the lowest modes available, so that's pretty nice. Can't do any damage in your backpack or so, but still, if you don't know how to unlock it in an emergency situation, you have light. To unlock the light, we need another 4 clicks, and then the light just turns on again. You can also just lock the light by a quarter of the turn of the tail cap. In my eyes, that's easier than all the clicking, but a lot of people like the electronic logout, so it's good to have the possibility to use both. So that's pretty much everything for the Skilhunt M300 version 2. I will now fully charge it, measure it in my ulbrichtball, and then we will see each other outside to see what this beautiful LED performs outside in the dark. So guys, we are in an abandoned limestone quarry now with the Skilhunt M300 version 2. I just wanted to show you these nice wooden support structures on the roof. It's not a big quarry, but perfect to take a short video review in. We are now in the 1900 Lumen mode. As they indicated, I measured 1812. As you can see, it's a really nice beam. We have some decent beam distance, but also a nice side spill. They say that it will run for 2 minutes in the highest mode, and then it will dim down to about 800 lumen, and it will continue for 110 minutes in that mode. I measured 700 lumen, and then after 110 minutes it will dim down to around 230 lumen. I measured 200 lumen, and it will continue for another hour in that mode. I will now show you the second highest mode, as they call it, the T2, with 800 lumen. Here I measured 740 lumen. In this mode, the light will run for around 120 minutes, and then it will dim down to 230 lumen and will continue for 1 hour. Here I also measured 200 lumen. So we'll turn off the light, keep the button pressed for a long time so that we activate the lowest mode. As you can see, the lowest mode is indicated with 1 lumen. I measured 0.6. Then we have the 4 lumen mode, which I measured with 2 lumen. Then I will go into the normal sequence. So the highest mode with 440 lumen for around 240 minutes. Then it will dim down to 230 lumen for 50 minutes. In this mode I measured 400 lumen. Then we have the medium 2 with 40 lumen where I measured 38. And the medium 1 with 160 lumen where I measured 150 lumen. So the output indications are quite correct. I will go to the double click and the highest mode again so that you can see what this light looks like. So I also want to show you the different strobe modes or blinking modes. So triple click, and then we are in the fast strobe. Keep the button pushed to cycle through. To be honest, I don't really see a difference, and it's not that important because I don't need any blinking, especially not in a nice Nichia flashlight with such a nice light color. I'm a big fan of this light, especially because of the Nichia LED that they use. This will be a very nice light to take underground pictures. I hope all the questions to this flashlight have been answered. If not, please make sure to put them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. And for the rest, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up. See you soon, guys. Bye bye.